All right, the power came back on. All right, so what are we gonna do next? We did 6 of Uncanny, volume 6 of X-Men, so we're gonna try to figure something else out here. I don't want to get stuck on just one title because then I get bored. So we'll throw some Detective Comics in the mix here. All right, go back up there. All right, so here we are. We got Detective 1050. So put that right there. All right. Now we gotta go all the way back up to where we were in the beginning. 1103. All right, that's in. 1102. Right there. All right. 1101. 1102. This was a pain in the ass to find. This is issue 1100. Right there. We got 1199. No, 1099. I'm sorry, 1099. 1098. We get 1097. I got 2 likes already. Thank you, guys. I knew I heard something. What the hell was that? 1097. Right there. 1096. That's a nice cover. I really do like that cover. All right, who's here now? We got a little Crunchy. No, I do not know that one. I'm sorry. Do you work at GameStop? No, I do not. I just joined. Thank you very much. We got the Cool Kid. We got Little Crunchy. We got Devin Coronado. I hope I said it right. If I mispronounced, don't get mad. All right. Thank you for coming on board, guys. We're doing Detective right now. We just did. He's the associate with the MF Doom. Don't know. Don't know that one. No offense. I kind of stick to just basically, right now, the current books I'm reading is Marvel is only the X-Men books, and Batman and Superman, and maybe once in a while I'll throw something else in there. But pretty much this is where I'm at right now. I got so much stuff out in the garage; it's ridiculous. Though I got Daredevil. Let's see, we got the Justice League, Avengers, all the preferable DC Marvel books are outside. Yeah, I try to be very careful pronouncing the names. You don't want to make somebody upset. All right. So what's next? 1096. And there's 1095. You hear this rustling going on down here. It's my puppy. All right. We got 1094. 1093. These are all awesome reads. I enjoyed them very much. All right, get some more. We got 1092. 1092. We got 91. Hold on. We got 1090. You never ever go wrong with Batman. We got 1089. I had to basically start my Detective Comics collection over from scratch. And I think I did a pretty good job. 1088. I try to stream when I can. Look for anybody who wants to talk about comics. All right. Try to stay on a safe subject where nobody's, getting emotional or yelling or screaming. Batman, X-Men's pretty safe. It's 87, right? Yeah, 1087. Nissa, knock it off. Get 1086. You got 85. I just had a live stream going a couple minutes back, and the power went out. So the power came back on, so I had to reboot everything. 1084. That's a nice cover right there. Look at this one. I don't know if you could see it or not, but we'll try. All right. So I don't want to move the camera because last time I did that, everything fell. The whole thing was ruined. That's pretty nice. That is cover D, 1083D. That's nice. Here's the A cover. Right there. Got 1082. This is an awesome cover. Check this one out. I want your opinion on this one. Tell me that don't look cool. All right, that is an awesome cover right there. Oh, it was a 1081. Mm, 1080. It was super cool. The art, let's put it this way. The art in this whole story arc was very, very good, but I got confused a little bit on certain points of this. If I remember correctly, this is where Batman goes to a place called Nowhere. All right, I got to reread it to be sure, but something happens. He supposedly gets killed or he's dying or whatever the case may be. Catwoman hands him off to Talia. Talia takes him to this secret place, and very different. It was very different, but we got 1080. I just don't see Catwoman handing him off to Talia. It just doesn't seem right. It just seemed out of whack from everything I've been reading. All right, we got some more over here. Let's see. We got another copy of 1080, so we got to put that one in. 1079. $10.78. I tell you what, these when you miss, you get behind in these runs, and you gotta go look for the books. It gets to be a pain in the ass. All right, we got 1077. We got 1076. All right. $10.75. That looks cool. $10.74. So we got 2 copies of that. All right. Put them both in. Now waiting for everything to load. Oh, yes. All right, let's go. We have 3 copies of 10.784. Click and enter. All right, we got 10.73. Right there. With a little Solomon Grundy to make your night a little bit better. So that one's nice. I like this one. Nice variants. Very nice variants on the set. Got 1071. We got 1070. And 69. All right, 68. Right there. It's 1068. We have the 2022 annual to go with it. So that's cool. Nope, not that one. right there. Yep, that'd be the one. All right. I go all the way down to 1067. All right, we got Mr. Freeze. We got two of them, so like that one. We got 1066. All right, we got 1059. I do not remember that one. As far as content, I do not remember. Got two of these. I don't know why, but all right, no, it does. $10.57. $56. That's a pretty good one right there. We got 55. We got 54. $53. $52. All right. 52 and 51. All right. I'm gonna put the Batman down here. What do we got next? I'm gonna do the Arkham War. All right. Got a little Bane in your day. All right, that's number one. All right, that's done. We got number two. Number three. We got a 4. Hold on, I gotta get my tape, fix that. What are you looking at? All right, that's better. We got number 4, number 5, and number 6. All right, add that one in. Add that into collection. Now we got Detective Comics. All right, volume 1. So we're starting off with 818. All right. 818. This is the A cover. Put that down there. We got 817. Also the A cover. All right, we got that one. 53. All right, let's see. 814. 13. 809. 810. And 811. This is a stupid looking cover. That's horrible. 8. Oh, now we got some new 52. All right, we're starting off at 21. All right, issue 21 on that. Issue 21. We got issue 22. I got that A cover for 22. We got 23. You got a nice Poison Ivy right there. Gotta show Harley. Not the best looking cover I've ever seen of her. We got Scarecrow. And we got Man-Bat. All right. Issue 24. We got 25. We got 26. We got this one right here. Issue 27. Let's take a look. 290. All right, we gotta get something different going on here. All right, we gotta need another X-Men title here, so we'll try this one. We're gonna do the Rise of the Powers of X. All right, I like the way they did Kitty Pryde right there. That looks really cool. She's a bit of a badass in that storyline. All right, issue 1. All right, we got 2 of them. So let's go with that. We got the Storm variant. Not a great cover, but it was what I got at the time, so. Number 2. Right there. That's the B cover. We got 3. Right there, that's the A cover. We got issue 4. That is the B cover. All right, we got issue 5. And that completes that set. All right, now the next one up is X-Men Forever. We got issue 1. Thank you very much, JD. Is it JDA 3 Comics 693? Thank you very much. Let's see if we could track that one down. X-Men Forever. That's not the first one I've seen of that. That would be volume 3 that I just had. All right, issue 1 right there. Boom, done. All right, we got issue 2. Looks good. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I gotta wait till next week to get go to the store and get mine. I gotta take trucks. My two trucks need to be fixed, and now my van needs a tire. So bills get in the way. All right, so issue 2. I got to do 4 brake lines on a Navigator, new hood latch. What was it? 4 brake lines, 1 hood latch. There's something else. I'm forgetting something. It's getting late. My truck I need to work on. We got number 3. Tires have gotten so friggin' expensive. Number 3. We got number 4. That would be the C cover for number 4. And that set's done. Then we're doing the fall of the House of X. Texas, what's up? How are you? How is the weather? It's cold here today, so that's what we're dealing with today. Fall of the House of X, okay. All right, we got number 1 right there. Number 1. Who doesn't like a little kitty, right? Trying to be funny. That is the B cover. Got number 3. I need a new tire for the back of the Navigator. I got the spare on there right now. But I'm sure that tire is not going to be cheap. All right, issue 4. Issue 5. Right there. All right, that wraps up the fall of the House of X. Where's whose cape? Did I miss something? Whose cape? Let's see. What are you talking about, kid? This one? If we're talking about Kitty, she don't have a cape. All right, next up. Dark X-Men. Catwoman. Catwoman don't have a cape. All right, well, look over here. This is volume 2. All right, so we got number 1. All right, number 2. It's a pretty nice cover. That's a long, long time ago. All right, many, many years ago. Had me thinking there for a minute. I said, yeah, you know what? Detective Comics, somewhere in the 500s, she was wearing, I don't know if you consider it a cape, but she was, I remember something like that. So. We got number 3. Did she wear a cape in that one, the Dark Victory one? I don't think she did. Oh, you got me thinking now. Don't do that. It's too late at night to think. Number 3. All right, so that's done. Let's see. Number 3. I'm missing number 4. There's 4 and a 5 I'm missing. The art in this was not all that good. I think that's why I stopped getting it. All right, we got Dark Web. X-Men number 1. And we're moving right along now. Hold on. All right, that is cover C I just showed you. All right, so let's add that. Now we got Devil's Reign, X-Men. Excuse me. Shh. All right, we're gonna have to. Oh, okay. I see what I did. Let's see. No, X-Men. I'm gonna do it that way. We're gonna have to do it the hard way. All right, over here. All right, now we're looking for that damn book now. Got that. This will show you all the number 1s for all the X-Men titles. So now you just got to go through it and find the one you're looking for, which can be a pain in the ass. Nice covers. A lot of nice covers. I think I might give up on that book for right now. It's getting late and my eyeballs are starting to fade, so a lot of number 1s. Giving it one for the Gipper here. I like that cover. That looks nice. I'm going to add that to, where's it? The collection. Great. All right. Let's see. What did I do? What did I do? All right, we're gonna end it here. I think I hit the wrong button. Oh, all right, got this. This is all done. All right, Silex there. X-Men. There you go. All right. Fixed it. All right, there you go. All right. I'm going to call this a night. I am going to sleep. So, whoever's still watching, thank you very much. 6 thumbs up. I like that. You guys have a good night.